Okay, this is my first semester here, and I did all my paperwork way before the summer semester. And I've been told that everything is completed. I don't have a problem with anything being missing, but yet nothing has happened for me. And I think, as you were saying about for the appeal, I mean, we have students here that still, regardless that they haven't received a financial aid check, that are still, you know, pressing their way to come here every day in spite of that type of situation. And then, you know, you fall behind in your grades because you're under all this stress and everything. And then you either get an F or have to get a W on your transcript and then have to appeal it. So, I mean, do we have to go back in that line to find out if my name is on the list again?
By the way, if you have to get in line, come early in the day. Early in the day.
I get here at 8:30.
Okay,
I get here at 8:30 before my class, and no matter what, it's still a long line.
And we can actually decide today, after we meet with a group, that we may want to have additional people with the information so that at least we cannot post. That's what I asked. I have a list of 58 names, and I said I cannot post it because there was confidentiality issues. So we may try to find out that there may be other places on campus where you may not have to stay in line and you can go to see if your check has arrived.
Just to answer your question, if our staff does tell you that your paperwork is complete and everything, and you're still not getting a phone call for your financial aid, please bring that to my attention. There have been several cases of students, and you know, the students that are here know that sometimes it's out of our control. The system is not picking you up on our list. You know, there's either duplicate files on you, or there's another situation that I need to call and report that to. So if you are one of the people who have submitted all the documentation and we've told you that you're all done, you've been reviewed, all of your documents are set to go, please bring that to my attention so that I can investigate your file.
Yes, I have to underscore what she is really saying. She's saying that your paperwork could be completely done. We said, yes, you're right, you're good to go. We upload that information into Regent, who generates the checks, and for whatever reason, your name doesn't come back. We don't know why that happens. That's one of the things the programmers are looking into, but that happens more often than I care to admit. I mean, it's one of those things that we have to, so it makes us look as if we are not accurate in our information in telling you that everything's okay, when in fact everything is okay, but the system is experiencing some problems.
A lot of us probably have our money.
Well, and one of the other things that I'd like to say is that I know some students don't want to wait in line, or they say that you waited in line and you want to talk to me. What I'm planning on doing is that there are certain periods of time during the day where I'm trying to get more students processed. I need to review specific information. But what I think I'm going to do is maybe have 2 days or 3 days during the week to accommodate students. So you can have, you can stand in line and wait for me. If you've already gone to the front counter, you want to see me, because I know right now I'm getting a lot of students at my door, and I don't mind helping you at all, but there's also certain obligations that I have to do on my behalf. So I will have something posted on my door to let you know when you can come in and stand in line and speak with me.
So bear in mind too, if ever there's a time where the office appears to be closed, meaning there's no one at the counter, that's because either they're behind the scenes working there, or we also have a centralized verification place that all 4 colleges utilize at Merritt College, so the staff could be there. But keep in mind, if we have to close, if the office is closed, it is not closed to its functions. It's just not handling front counter because we're trying to get through the paperwork process. So please keep that in mind.
There's a group of students who went to see State Representative Barbara Lee, and one of her people said that what is going on here for legal action. One of the people from her office said that it sounds illegal, or at least unethical, what's going on at the school, and they're going to check into it. Have you, taken any account of this type of thing happening?
I will let our president answer that if she so chooses. We are not doing anything that is unethical. We are working within a new system that has been implemented here at our college. There is nothing unethical happening in this financial aid department. No. There are other issues outside of this Regent system that has to do with awarding checks. That has nothing to do with financial aid.
Where's
nothing
Regent and where's those people? Because evidently every answer you've given us has gone back to someone else, so where are they? We want to talk to them. When are you going to bring them here? So we
Region
can
is
explain to
working
them-
with our district
No.
office.
When are you going to bring them to meet the students?
The district is coming on Thursday. If you have an issue that you would like to speak with them about, according to Regents, which is the actual real computer problem that they were having. This is one thing I want to make clear to, I think, a lot of people that I think needs to be made clear. The district is the one that took on Regents, okay? Not BCC, the district did it, okay? So when it comes to the problems that we're facing right now with the computer problems, it is at the district level. It is not at BCC level, it's at district level. So there's one thing I want to make clear for everybody that's in here right now, is that BCC is doing the best that they can dealing with the fact that they have gotten this computer problem with the district. I will tell you, I've gone to the district meetings, I've been there. We have gone there quite a few times. There's another district meeting coming this Tuesday on the 18th. If you want your voice to be heard as far as the district level and you want them to hold some accountability, they are the people that you should be talking to, because they are the ones that decided to take on this Regents computer program. They're the one that didn't pull it out when they should have. And these are the people, in essence, in my opinion, that you really, all the students in here, need to be going and putting pressure on. BCC is doing the best that they can, given the bad and crappy situation that the district has given them. If you want to go right to the straight heart of the problem, you need to go and talk to the district. The district will also be here at BCC on Thursday, tomorrow, and they are coming to hear what you have to say. And in my opinion, if you want to get your voice heard out, if you want to get your input put in, you should be there tomorrow. As well as you should be there on Tuesday night.
12.
They'll be here tomorrow at 12.
And if you're really upset, you need to be out there protesting with us.
Okay, excuse me everyone, we're almost out of time. We have 2 more student questions that we're going to field real quick, and then we have to call it an end. So please let's try to wrap this up.
I just want to say, what the thing I see is unethical is like, you guys sit up and say, you're going to get your check next month. Next month, come, no check. Then the following month, y'all say your check. Following month, you go and come, and still no check. Now, you guys need to be straightforward. Tell us when we're going to get our checks, and y'all need to deliver on that date. Instead of, tell us you're going to give us a check at the end of the month. At the end of the month, no checks coming. See what I'm saying? That's kind of unethical to me. You guys should figure out when y'all gonna get the checks and deliver on that day. And quit just telling people anything.
Can I answer that question? David, can I just say something? Checks are being dispersed to students or getting issued on a daily basis now. And so it's really hard to generalize and say, you know what, Silvio, you're going to get your check on, November 30th. Because if Silvio hasn't turned in any certain documentation, then Silvio will not get his check. Maybe Heidi will, okay? But so we can't generalize. And sometimes, just as I mentioned before, students want this one answer for everything. And if you have specific questions regarding your financial aid and regarding your file, please come and see me. Because if you submitted all your documentation and your file has been reviewed, you will get your check. And students are getting their checks on a daily basis.
I don't know if you were here when we said earlier, there is a real issue. There is a real issue with us. We submit the names because you should be ready, and the names are not being they're not coming back to us with the actual checks.
Okay, okay, that's one thing I want to say. Another thing I want to say is, the way you guys run that financial aid office up there is like a welfare line. You guys got people lined up all the way to the elevator. You got one person up there waiting on all the people. Now I know you guys can find other workers. You guys can put somebody else up there to help the person that's working to help move the line along. That's ridiculous why y'all have people standing in line all day just to ask a question when they gonna get their check.
I'd like to answer that. The concern is that we're making a commitment to staff that office to try to process close to 5,000 files, all right? Now, for every person that we take away from those files, and we address them one at a time, all right, we cannot pay attention to what's going on and trying to process and get the files completed